best three-point shooters in the league. And Ja Morant, you know his deal. A lot of ricochets on the tap, and it will be Memphis basketball after Vucevic slapped it back to try to find a teammate. So Memphis starts with it. They are 32-21. They are second in the Western Conference, 4.5 games back of Denver. But they have struggled 1-8 in their last 9 games. They've won their last 3, or lost their last 3, beg your pardon. Here is Dylan Brooks off target, and here comes Levine and the Bulls. Excellent balance last night at home against San Antonio on offense between Levine, DeRozan, Vucevic. 6 players in double figures. Levine, no. Yeah, contested.
Very contested.
That's a really strong defender in Dylan Brooks. He is typically going to be on the team's best player on the other side. There's Jackson working on Williams, trying to pull the chair out. Jackson makes the move.
Jackson Jr. is big.
Yes. All
a lot bigger in person.
He looks all of 6'10", 240. Ayo with a little backdoor for Levine, knocked out of bounds by Brooks.
He throws that to the rim. That might be a dunk.
Yep.
I think Zach's telling him.
Let's see how the Bulls operate tonight. They've continued to be balanced each of the last probably 6 quarters or so. There's Williams stepping in with a jumper.
Nice. This gives Patrick Williams an opportunity with DeMar DeRozan being out.
Yep.
An opportunity to be a little bit more aggressive offensively. He's been aggressive, but now he can be even much more aggressive.
There's Jackson stepping through, forced to pass it out for Desmond Bane, one of the top 3-point shooters in the NBA. He's been the best, in fact, since the start of the calendar year. Ayo working with Vucevic. Backing down Tillman. Spins away. Caruso battling John. Took it away, but let's see. It'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulls, but good pressure there by Caruso.
Yeah, good hustle.
Didn't play the last 2 games, dealing with that foot injury that he suffered against the Hornets on Thursday. Back in the lineup tonight. So Sumo on Morant. Now Caruso. They used a Tillman screen. He rolls but missed it. Drew a foul.
Ooh, late whistle.
On Levine.
Late whistle. A lot of different ways to get Ja Morant. There's 2 screens right there. Kind of a horns action and allows him to get free, which now allows the big man Tillman to roll to the basket.
That puts Xavier Tillman, the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, at the free throw line. Bulls fans, on February the 9th from 6 to 6:30 p.m., we're hosting a Benny the Bull takeover inside the Bulls app. You can head to the Bulls IQ section in the app to answer some trivia questions about Benny and make game day predictions for your chance to win 4 100-level tickets and more with the Bulls app in the App Store or on Google Play. No free throws missed. Dosunmu kicks it. And Williams was out of bounds. We've seen this a little bit the last 3 games where, as unselfish as the Bulls have been, which is always good, they've been passing up some easier shots at the rim.
Well, I mean, you had a layup right there. Kyle goes in with the left. There was a layup. There was no one there. I mean, Jackson got there a little late. You got to take that layup.
Jackson backing down Williams. That's a tough matchup for Patrick Williams. Due to what you talked about, a big body of Jackson.
Well, what you see right now, they recognize he's got the size advantage, so they're going to go into the post. He's just going to back down. No double comes, and he just gets to the spot.
Yep.
They're going to have to make an adjustment defensively against him. Now, he's come down 2 or 3 straight times and went right to the post on Patrick Williams, so someone's got to help Patrick. Even though he's a good defensive player, he's going up against a guy that's really the big guy.
So all 5 for the Grizz belong to Triple J. Early 3-point lead. Here's Levine against Brooks. Finds Ayo, who drives it. This time takes it, had it swatted by Jackson.
He was trying to dunk that.
One of the top shot blockers in the NBA. And Bane, one of the best 3-point shooters, hits.
The Bulls right now have to not be intimidated by this team. You don't want to get the crowd involved.
Yep.
Just keep being aggressive.
3rd best home record in the league behind Denver and Milwaukee. They're 21-5 despite losing their last 2 home games. including Sunday against Toronto, without Morant. Here's Vucevic backing away. The flip and
That's
the
all
score.
night. That's all night. And that's against one of the best shot blockers in the NBA in Jaren Jackson Jr. And they're going to need a lot of that tonight without DeMar DeRozan. Where does that offense come through? Who's going to pick up that slack?
Caruso's matched up with Jackson down low. Morant lost it. Caruso trying to hustle it. He's got Io with him. Nicely done.
Oh, good defense that time by Io. Forced that turnover on John Morant.
Caruso jumped out on him. Nice pass. That's really
you got to close out under control against this team.
Yeah.
They're very unselfish. Once they break the first man down, they're going to find the open guy.
Trying to post up Vucevic against Jackson. They clear out for him. Caruso fires. Rebounded by Bane on the push. To Jackson, to the rim, and a foul. That seemed very easy for Memphis to try to work that pick and roll. Caruso picks up the foul, his first in the third of the Bulls.
Well, one thing about this Memphis Grizzlies team, they're very physical.
Yeah.
You know, they're not afraid of contact. I mean, here's a screen right there. This is simple. Now watch the rotation. There should be somebody rotating to this man right here, Jaren Jackson Jr. Too easy.
So even without some of these guys that they've been missing, they still have so much depth. They didn't really do a whole lot on the roster. And Jackson, now that he's healthy, you can see how much of an impact he has defensively for this Memphis crew.
Well, if you throw Steven out there with him, Steven Adams, I mean, that's two big dudes that can really command the rebounds.
Levine accelerates. Caruso had it nearly taken away by John Morant. Adams is missing what is now his 8th consecutive game with a right knee injury. He's their leading rebounder, one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
And one of the best screeners in the game.
Absolutely. Williams steps in, and what a recovery by Jaren Jackson Jr. coming back for the block.
Well, the reason why he recovered was because John Morant was there in the rotation. Watch this. He's going to slide over here. Look at that.
Like Morant covered a lot of ground there. Good rotation. Dosumu. No. Caruso tapped it back for Levine. Good play. Right to Vucevic. And Jackson comes in for the recovery and squad.
That's why he's the #1 shot blocker in the NBA. If you're going to go in there with him, you better go strong or don't go at all. Watch this. You got John Morant up in the air, then here comes Jaren Jackson Jr. Whew, man.
He led the NBA last year. He's 3rd in the NBA this year despite missing a bunch of time. And now Caruso turns it over. Already 3 blocks for Jackson. 170.